Do you have customers? Do you have customers, or you? Guess what, folks? Everybody has customers. They may be your clients. They may be people in your committee. They may be members of your family. But somewhere along the way, you will need to sell somebody something. It may be that you don't have a lot of money to put into this, and that's okay. Tonight, I'm going to share with you some tools of trust that are tax-proof, recession-proof, inflation-proof, and practically money-proof. These will help you grow your garden of trust. These are the tools for trust. In fact, these tools may be a little rusty hanging out in your tool shed, but they may be so used by you that you don't even realize these are part of my tools. They can help me grow trust. They can help me grow customers. You're going to hear a lot of things, but there's just one thing for you to remember. So don't worry about the details. Just keep in mind that great big picture. Trust is that one thing that affects absolutely everything. Now, there are people who spend a lot of money that will try to get you to believe the integrity of their business, to try to get you to trust them. Sometimes it's a little humor because we know it's so ridiculous. Sometimes people are concerned that their results haven't quite measured up to the expectations. So they have lost a lot of money because they just haven't delivered. They made that promise, everybody believed them, and then poof, the belief was gone because the results just weren't there. So when you make a promise, it's like that little fledgling plant that's going to go in your garden of trust. You make a promise, you plant the hope. Will this really come true? It could be. Maybe it's not like that badger or like that car we trusted. But the good thing is that when you keep your promise, that's when you grow trust in a rich, rich garden. Tonight, we're going to take a look at the ways that you can go about doing that and some tools. And with those tools, yes, the customers follow in whatever capacity. Now, these silly monkeys don't have it right because the first tool is that you've got to listen and pay attention to what your customers want. You cannot possibly get so caught up like the middle one in his own intelligence and brilliance that you don't know what's going on. And certainly like that third poor monkey, you're listening to the sounds of cash. What you do need to do is pay attention to what people really tell you. Now, you may be a sticky note person, the kind of person that uses that little yellow pad, or you may be the Excel spreadsheet specialist. It doesn't matter. Make a record of what people tell you, because then you'll remember and you can talk straight with people. You don't have to guess. You don't have to make up information. But trust me, folks, if you talk straight and use that tool, you may have to salt that with a little bit of humor and kindness. People are not used to people talking straight. The next tool that you're going to find is truly important is to show loyalty to people. You can't be two-faced. People will guess it, they'll know it, and they won't like it. They don't trust you. So don't spin things around. Don't manipulate with things. Treat people the same way all the time. And when that happens, you can use that tough tool. Yep, you may have to confront reality. You may have to spread back the plants, dig down in the soil, and expose the weeds a little bit. But when you do, your customer will trust you because suddenly you have cleared up the confusion. Well, maybe not. They might still be confused, so you clarify. What do they want? What's the real reality? And do not guess. It's not, I thought you wanted, or I thought I was going to give you. It's what's the real deal. Unfortunately, sometimes, even when you give the real deal, you're going to make a mistake. When you do, don't Do what most businesses do. Don't hide it, don't pretend, don't justify, and don't put it off. Clear it up right away, and then go that extra step. Don't just right your wrongs, make it great, because then you can turn around and push up their results. Yes, you are the one who is the real deal. You deliver results. And isn't that fantastic? You can make that other person look good, feel good, and be great because you've actually done better than what you said you were going to do. Finally, surprise them, folks. Extend some trust, just like the fellas with this self-serve vegetable stand. They didn't know it was going to be a pay-on-your-honor system till they got there. Think how surprised your clients will be when they find out, wow, this person really trusts me. Suddenly, you find that you have grown a whole garden of trust. And just like old LL Bean, that everybody trusts because they make promises, have great products, and deliver on their guarantees, you and your brand, that's person you, will be just as trusted. And the miraculous thing about that is people will be so happy to buy from you. Even your family, ladies and gentlemen, trust me. They will see that you are different. You've grown this full garden of trust, you've cultivated it, and now they say, man, I want to be with them. I want to trust them because people do business with people that they trust. The good news is they do that business over and over and over again. You are the trust agent. Thank you, folks.